What's up, everybody? Brett here, and I'm excited today to be bringing you the first news about the new DLC for Battle Brothers. So let's scroll down real quick. It's Blazing Deserts, a Battle Brothers DLC. Guys, if you've been following my channel at all, you know we have been very hyped for this DLC for a long time. Don't look at the art yet. Don't look at that. We're going to read it. I haven't read anything yet. This is total first impressions. I don't know what information is going to be provided. I would expect it to be pretty slim considering this is the first we're really hearing about it. But yeah, just buckle up. I'm going to read it for you, and then we're going to talk about it for a minute. So, Blazing Deserts DLC announcement. We're excited to announce that we're working on another DLC for Battle Brothers called Blazing Deserts. The focus of the DLC will be on expanding and enriching the existing world with a new land of burning deserts and lush jungles to the south. So new terrain sounds like to me. Across these lands, you'll find a unique culture loosely based on historic Arabian and Persian cultures of the medieval ages built atop the ruins of the ancient empire in the world of Battle Brothers. Very cool. I like how they're going to tie that together to the overarching story. You'll find new lore and a different political system, equipment not seen anywhere else, and fresh contracts to earn your stay with. So awesome. All good stuff. There will be a new late game crisis, new legendary locations, and several new beasts roaming the wilds. This DLC will be our biggest one yet. That's incredible, because Beasts in Exploration and Warriors of the North were both, I would say, large DLCs. They were full, fleshed out DLCs with all the same stuff that they're touting here. This artwork is awesome. We'll get back to it in just a second. I think people who thought that the Shamshir weapon, the Scimitar weapons that were included would be a great sign for things to come, I think that they were right. Here's the rough list of features we're aiming for. A realm of independent southern city-states with their own lore, equipment, and services, as well as entirely new character backgrounds to recruit. So they have new services as well. Interesting. In the same way that the taxidermist was added to Beasts in Exploration, I'm very curious to see what we're going to get for this. And new character backgrounds. That all of this stuff kind of, to me, it seems obvious, but it's a lot. It's a lot when you start adding it together. A new late game crisis that tests the mettle of your company in the fires of religious turmoil. Some sort of crusade for the lady, y'all. A gallery of company feats that grant permanent boons with which to customize your company to your playstyle as you progress throughout your campaign. Wow. So this might be something like what I was talking about in one of my videos. Something very similar to having the ability to upgrade your camp. You know, just without the exact wording, but a gallery of feats. So as you unlock, I guess, certain progress, you'll get certain unlocks. Who knows what those things will be? Maybe the ability to, I don't know, have your own type of armory, your own weaponsmith, your own, like, apothecary. Like, who knows what this will be? But I'm excited to see. A variety of new opponents with their own fighting styles, from exotic beasts to desert raiders and southern armies, quite unlike those in the north. Guys, cavalry, please. New environments both on the world map and in tactical combat expected. So some desert maps, some jungle maps, maybe even city maps. Let's cross our fingers. Several new origins, yes, to pick for in your company for a different campaign experience. Yes. So maybe we could play as the Raiders, or maybe we play as the Crusaders. That would be my first guesses. New banners, weapons, armors, and helmets inspired by historic Arabian and Persian cultures of the medieval ages, some of which is on display in the new photo up top. New legendary locations and legendary rewards. Those always add a ton of depth to the game. New contracts and events expected. New crafting recipes for owners of the Beasts and Exploration DLC. Guys, if you don't own that, you need to get on that. And several new music tracks by Breakdown Epiphanies. These dudes do awesome work. I sometimes just play other games and listen to their music because they're just so, like, heads and shoulders above everyone else. In addition to these major features, the DLC will also include countless smaller additions. Just like in the past, we'll explain all major features and most minor ones in detail in future dev blogs as we go along. So you'll always know what we're working on and why. We expect to be finished sometime in the second quarter of this year, and we'll announce a release date and final feature list once we're closer to the finish line. Alongside the DLC, which will not be free, the game will also receive a sizable free update again. This update will contain a whole bunch of improvements, quality of life features, and balancing changes, as well as some minor content additions. Join us next week for our first dev blog on the new DLC. Read more, show me more. I'm sure it won't. I'm sure it won't show me anything else. No, it won't. But guys, let's take a look at this art real quick and see what we can suss out. This is the first we're seeing this half of the art. So last time we could kind of see what appeared to be the Crusader side. This guy's got a Bardich weapon. The helmet looks new. These pauldrons are sort of like the attachments you could buy and attach to your armor. The shield design perhaps is new. I mean, this is one of the banner options. Kite shield, but maybe it looks almost like a better kite shield. Got the little the metal like buckler almost in the center to take blows on. Nothing really new here. Hopefully we get some new like faces, some new haircuts, just new stuff that we can customize our characters, which I think we'll have to if we're going to have access to the Arabian type characters, Arabian Persian type characters as recruitable brothers with those backgrounds. So that should give us access to like new aesthetics. Probably new tattoos, new facial hairs perhaps. But this guy looks awesome. This dude that's here front and center. I don't know exactly what you would call this armor. It's definitely a mix of chainmail. He's got, you know, cloth and leather elements. Very cool looking. I'd imagine this is not a basic tier Arabian style armor. That's for sure. And the helmet looks sick as well. We can't really see what type of weapon he's using. Perhaps some sort of spear. But in his other hand, he has a grenade. Guys, a grenade. Someone predicted this. Someone, I can't remember who it is off the top of my head, but in the channel was talking about for a while how interesting gunpowder, early gunpowder type weaponry would be in Battle Brothers, and I had to agree with him. Grenades, though, I wasn't sure would be a thing, but it makes sense. Early gunpowder weaponry was, I mean, it was a thing. I can't quote dates off the top of my head, but there are instances, I think in China, probably, you know, in Persia as well, where they were making use of gunpowder in certain ways. I don't know if they were making fully fledged, like, legit hand grenades, but have you ever seen the 300? When the sorcerers or whatever come out and just start throwing hand grenades and they end up getting blown to heck, spoilers. That's what this is reminding me of. It's kind of a similar aesthetic. And then you got this guy, this shirtless dude, probably representing more of a low tier enemy type character. Very similar to like a Thrall perhaps in the Barbarian roster. Whereas this guy would be perhaps something more like a Chosen. But anyway, guys, how awesome is this? I'm so happy to just have a name to give it, to have a full aesthetic. I think there's a lot of information here. The idea that there's potentially a Crusade type late game crisis, different company origins, I'm excited about, and who knows what else. I mean, every time I do one of these, and I think we've kind of reached the end of the type of content that we're going to get, like a week before the new DLC drops, they hit you with something huge. Last time it was company origins. We didn't know until very late in the game that was a thing that we were going to be getting, and then when it finally came, it was amazing. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you stay tuned over the next several weeks as we break down all of the news that we get and just generally get excited to throw money at Overhyped Studios, as I am wont to do. So without any further ado, y'all, take care. Once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. Yeah, got a Discord channel in the link down below, and I play Battle Brothers pretty much every day. So, yep, later, y'all. Take care.